Talking about Yashasvi Jaiswal, the kind of player he has become. How was he when he was playing for Anjuman?
He got opportunity to play for Anjuman school, and maybe a debut match or one of those matches, he scored 200 runs, 13 wickets he took. He's a left-arm spinner, I'm told. And it flashed out the cuttings of Midday and your Hindustan Times and all that.
This is the first time meeting a Padma Shri awardee, so I would like to know what experience it is.
One fine morning, one of the government officials, I will not name, called me a week before the award, inquiring about where do I stay, and they were checking the credentials. I said, you were shortlisted, but then it's not final. And a week later, on the eve of Republic Day, on 25th, I was intimated by the Home Ministry that you have been awarded Padma Shri. So I said, unbelievable. And that moment of receiving the award to the Rashtrapati Bhavan, it's a out of the world experience. I joined Anjuman as an ordinary member to begin with. In a matter of a year or two, I got elected as a board member. Then maybe 2 years down the line, they made me the chairman of our Unani Medical College. 10 years down the line, I did that and they elected me as the general secretary for 3.5. Now last 16 and a half years, I'm the president of the organization. I'm very proud to be associated with that.
This video is brought to you by Hell Energy, the bold, high-performance energy drink that fuels your hustle. Whether you're grinding at work, hitting the gym, or chasing your passion, Hell Energy keeps you going. Also, we would like to announce that Shri is the new brand partner of Hell Energy. So unleash the energy, unleash the hell. Now let's dive into the show.
Welcome to the podcast, Kazi sir. How are you? How are you feeling?
I'm very much delighted to be here for a podcast that you are going to aerate or put it in digital platform. I'm so happy, Soham, for you that Cricket Graph, where you're working, is a digital platform which promotes the young ones before they reach maybe IPL, Ranji Trophy or Test matches. So this is something very unique, and the present generation is very lucky that they have such platforms.
Thank you for your words, and I hope the present generation will be able to, get to the next level, and we can help them reach that.
It's a great initiative, I'm sure the organization and yourself must be die-hard cricket fans.
We are. Just like you, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
So
cricket is my passion, my first love in many ways. So when the moment you said that it is about cricket, I said okay. And the organization with which I am attached to as a chairman of the organization, the institution is known for cricket.
Correct. So sir, you said you love cricket. So how did you and cricket sort of meet? What are your first memories about cricket?
See, it so happened that when I was a schoolboy, I used to play cricket. And for my school team and all that, I used to be one-down batsman and opening bowler. But I really made myself known in cricket when I joined medical college. So my medical college team used to reach almost finals. And on a couple of occasions, I was given Best Bowler Award. And I used to be one-down batsman, a very aggressive batsman. In those days, they used to say, "Arey, ball ki shine nikalna hai to Kazi ko bhej dena." So that's how it used to be. So, and I used to give also commentary like that in small matches and all that. There was one festival match where New Zealand test players had come in Goa, and as a part of promotion of cricket in Goa, I'm talking of this must be in maybe the beginning of 70s. Yeah, at that point of time. And I remember Mark Berger, Dowling, these were the players from New Zealand had come, and I was given an opportunity to give a commentary, that kind of stuff. And in my childhood, I used to listen to the cricket commentary because there was no television commentaries those days. I was talking of late 60s. So my favorite commentators were Alan McGilvray, John Arlott, and of course Tony Cozier came much later. So that also was a fascination. So cricket in totality, I used to be part of it, and I was a good student also at the same time. Studies plus this. So my school level, my college level, people were responsible for the holistic kind of education that imparted.
Okay. So, being an all-rounder student, cricket, academics, how did you manage? Because medical is tough. Like,
Yeah.
so how did you manage?
I'll tell you one thing. The ones who are in medicine, they certainly have a very hard time when they are in the stream in the initial stage, and when they pass out also, when they do post graduation, they do 24 hours
Correct.
emergency in 24/7. But with all that, it's known all over India that the finest talents that you'll find in extracurricular activities is in the medical colleges.
Oh.
And other colleges, their general secretaries and gymkhana secretaries would wait for an invite for a medical college function, like it was my college, Goa Medical College then.
Wow.
So there is tremendous talents among doctors.
Correct. So, you said you have played. So, have you played district or state level with
No,
those?
intercollegiate.
Intercollege, okay.
Because see, once you are in medicine, you are not able to devote full time for that.
Correct,
Cricket is a full time devotion if you want to reach that level.
True, that's true.
So it was my love, it was my passion, and I was into it and I experienced it. And I said someday I'll be in a position to help out the young
Correct.
ones to be the cricketers.
Where you can give back to the game.
Back to the cricket, yes.
So then how did the shift to Anjuman-I-Islam and how did that happen?
See, it so happened that in my college days, I used to take part in extempo debates and all kinds of different just a good word and so on and so forth. And I used to represent my college. And that thing was there in me. My best moment of my college life was when I was selected by the Prime Minister's Office of Japan for Goodwill Cruise, India
Wow.
Goodwill Cruise. There were about 19 youngsters in the age group 20-25. I was one of them. So we went by luxury liner. We had 15 days to interact with Japanese youth, and that gave you a lot of exposure to
Correct.
the different world.
Correct.
You become a different man. So I have been always by nature a go-getter, and family background of giving back to the society, a lot of social work and all
Correct.
that. So when I came to Mumbai for post-graduation, I was in Nair Hospital and TN Medical College. Thereafter I joined Bombay Hospital, and for Bombay Hospital I used to play.
Okay.
Yeah, we used to have, once we attempted that, the last category of time shield also once, and then we used to have friendly matches, Bombay
Okay.
Hospital or say Bandra Medicos.
Correct.
We played one match at Wankhede also.
Oh wow.
So that thing was happening when I was a young doctor there.
Correct.
And then I specialize in radiology, ultrasound and MR, where we were amongst first 4-5 doctors in city of Mumbai who were the kind of pioneers, you may call the ones who
Correct.
started ultrasound. So in Bombay Hospital also, I was secretary of Doctors Club and so on and so forth. And thereafter, when I started my practice, I decided that giving back should be there in the beginning stage. You believe it or not, 30% of patients I used to do free of cost.
Okay.
And I used to also go into various public hospitals where they didn't have equipments. I used to do
Wow.
free. So what happened in the process is I gained a lot of experience and at the same time a lot of goodwill.
Correct.
So it was paid back in big measure, in fact. So that was there very much. So in beginning of 90s, it occurred to me that I should be part of an organization where I will try my best to give quality education to the most marginalized section of the society, have-nots.
Correct.
And that's how I joined Anjuman as an ordinary member to begin with. In a matter of a year or two, I got elected as a board member. Then maybe 2 years down the line, they made me the chairman of our Unani Medical College. Then 10 years down the line, I did that and they elected me as the general secretary for 3.5. Now last 16.5 years, I am the president of the organization.
Wow.
I am very proud to be associated with that. One reason is it's a historical organization, exemplary, and it's a conglomerate of education cum social work.
Correct.
And it has a history. It's about 151-year-old organization. Started by the freedom fighters of India. Justice Baduddin Tayyab ji, Nakhuda Roge, then Shamsuddin Kazi. These are all people who were part of the freedom struggle.
Correct.
And Justice Baduddin Tayyab ji, the main founder, he was the first judge of Bombay High Court of British India.
Wow.
And when he was appointed as judge of High Court, he granted bail to Lokmanya Tilak, which was refused twice by the earlier British-based judges here.
Okay.
So that he had that national spirit. That's a very landmark judgment that he was
Correct.
given. And his family and subsequently many of the Anjuman's office bearers, including my father-in-law's brother, they're part of the freedom struggle of India. They were in jail for many years.
Oh.
And I'm proud to say today that this organization is managed by minority management, but inclusive. There is everybody here.
Correct.
You name it, people from all communities, all sections. And very important thing about this organization is at elementary level they give education to first generation learners.
Okay.
And the ones whose economic status is almost poverty line. They don't have 2 square meals at home, no place to study. And then we impart them the education free of cost to those kind of students.
Okay.
And my experience has been, over a period of time, the underprivileged, if given an opportunity, they have fire in their belly. They do it better than the privileged one. And that's what is happening, be it in cricket, be it in academics. You see our engineers, our stories of alumni who made a name for themselves, for the country and beyond India. If you see their background, they were all from the marginalized background.
Okay.
So we are proud to say that we are imparting education to the last person, and quality is not compromised.
Correct. Correct.
Now
So
the question is, 1,10,000 students, 97 institutions, and all this kind of background. How do you sustain and maintain quality of education?
Correct.
I think our prime focus is that. How does one evaluate, and what is the yardstick for calling your institute of excellence? One is that at the board levels, university levels, the performances, that's academic. But then after that, where are they? Where are they placed? So if you see the alumni of Anjuman, it's an incredible. They are in every walk of life, in every field. They have made name for themselves, for the country, and they have proved beyond doubt what they are, beyond India also.
correct.
For instance, Anjuman is an institution which believes in that it should be not a school or college, but it is learners' academy.
Oh wow, that's,
Now, what is
that's a
learners'
very
academy?
different thing.
You learn there. There is less of teaching, but learning. And in learning, it has to be an all-round development of every student that are enrolled in your institution. Somebody who is good in cricket, he is encouraged. His academics is taken care of. Somebody who is good in acting, he is taken care of, and so on and so forth. The talented ones, they are encouraged. And if you see the history of this organization, it has given some of the finest actors and actresses in the film industry. Dilip Kumar, who is ultimate.
Correct.
When Amitabh Bachchan was asked to, I had an interview with him, Amitabh Bachchan.
Okay.
Rather a session of discussion with him. So when I mentioned about Dilip Kumar, he said, जब इस सिनेमा क्षेत्र का जब ये इतिहास लिखा जाएगा तो इस तरह होगा कि दिलीप साहब से पहले और दिलीप साहब के बाद. Then in English he said, when the history of this film industry will be written, it will be like this. Before Dilip Kumar and after Dilip Kumar, he is ultimate and my ideal. So he is a product of Anjuman-I-Islam.
Okay.
And then Ismail Merchant, a famous producer, film producer, Merchant Ivory Film, based in London and France.
Okay.
He had his films were 1 or 2 nominated for Oscars. Then Kader Khan we have, film actor Surekha, Suraya, Tabassum, so on and so forth. And in corporate world, one of the chairmen of Indian Oil Corporation, Fortune 500 company, was Anjuman student.
Okay.
There are 3-4 who reach the top position in Tatas, and in every walks of life. If you see the engineers pan-India around the world, they are not just the engineers that they are. They have made a name for themselves.
Wow.
One small instance I will tell you. I was invited by alumni of Harvard at Boston. So there we have one of the alumni by name. He is from Gujarat origin, Apurva Modi.
Okay.
He is today assigned the Lunar 2030 program outsourced
Wow.
to him. You can't meet him very easily. Likewise, you have, you name it, we have people in very position of eminence. And I was surprised for Toronto City in Canada. The chief engineer is originally who had done diploma from Sabu Siddiq of Anjuman-I-Islam, then it is his graduation, and he is number one man there. So there are fascinating stories about our alumni. So benchmark of excellence is the same as I said. The students doing well when they are in the stream already. For example, now there is something called hackathon. This is the initiative of the Prime Minister of India. They were talking initially that startup and smart cities and digital India and all that, and that was implemented through hackathon. And what was that? The Niti Aayog with the part of the government of India, they decided to find out from various ministries, about 29 of them, to what are your problem statements.
Okay.
Relating to the country in a manner that it will help the India in particular. So who would give the solutions to that? So they decided it should be the students from engineering, IIT background and business management. And Anjuman participated in the first initiative. We got third position in particular category for the Ministry of Railways.
Wow.
A team of 5 students designed an app for safety of women passengers. So then we realized that there is tremendous potential, and every year they are getting some first position in different ministry level that is conducted. The recent one, the problem statement was the carbon emission which takes place. Now, the industry which is known for emitting a lot of carbon, there are norms that they should try to convert it, minimize it, and that kind of stuff. So this group of students from Anjuman Sabu Siddiq Engineering College, they worked out a strategy, and they found out that if you plant the trees, especially in the coastal area, the soil that is underneath the tree absorbs the carbon.
Okay.
So the industries are given that you have to adopt that. You are emitting, but you solve the problem. So they got the first position about 2 months ago.
Wow.
Won like 50,000 award. And likewise, there are. And another very interesting aspect was in 2012, 11, 12, 13, there used to be a unmanned aircraft competition, the design for which. The first time they attempted, they got 7th position, and the second year they got in advanced category, micro category, first, second. And there was a time when they got that award, there were only 3 institutions from India
Okay.
who were part of it, and in fact from Asia.
Wow.
So this was one. And a group of 17 students, we sent them to Houston, Texas, where in collaboration with NASA it was done, and Lockheed Martin's, F-16 which manufactures.
Yes.
So all the 3 consecutive years our students went there, and some of them were given jobs immediately by the Ministry of Science and Technology. So we are mainstreaming, and you pick up these students, they are from different communities. It's not only one particular set of people, and that is very fascinating.
Correct.
And Anjuman believes that human resources are probably par excellence as far as the Indians are concerned. You see them performing beyond India, it's just commendable.
Correct.
And the education must go to the last person. That is what our slogan is all about. If you want to see India Vishwaguru, I think you must impart quality education to the poorest of poor.
Correct.
So that is how this organization works. And it is a Section 8 company registered with Charity Commissioner, very transparent and very law-abiding. A private institution which is non-commercial. It
That's-
is charitable in every sense.
Correct.
Every year we keep on raising fundings to cross-subsidize the ones who can't take the education. And social responsibility that we have, we manage 2 girls' orphanages.
Okay, wow.
One is at Warsaw and the other is Bund Garden, Pune. See, we educate them, we do an upbringing the way we do it for our own children, we settle them, get them good jobs, and we get them married also, some of them.
Wow.
So our slogan is Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao or Beti Basao.
Wow, that's I saw one of your tweet as well on Twitter. I was looking across and you had posted a video where some girls of your orphanage were celebrating Yoga Day, I think.
Yeah, Yoga Day.
So that was pretty cool. Like after watching, I was like,
yeah, they participate in all competition and they are extremely talented. In some of the dramatic competitions, Pan Maharashtra, they stand out. You name it. And this year for Republic Day of India, we had a theme of Vikshit Bharat. So in that, the first band which took the march past, so we have a band competition of various schools and colleges, and the jury is from the traffic police. March past is one category, the band is one category. The first band this year was orphanage band of the girls. They did so well. And some of the orphanage girls are doing fantastically well, unbelievable. And one story about one orphanage girl is she was good in education and she did graduation, then post-graduation she did from Anjuman-I-Islam's Al Institute of Business Management. And amongst first 3 people to be placed in a that package, which is the best package, she joined their organization. Today, she is the vice president of that organization.
wow.
And she got married. A proposal came from a young boy who was the deputy chef at Taj Chinese restaurant. And he came up and said, I want to marry one girl. So my superintendent told me this is most eligible girl. They met and they got married. And she says she has got a son which is 14-year-old. And she is studying where? Campion School. See, this goes to show that if you give the opportunities to this is the most marginalized. Who could be more marginalized than an orphan?
Correct,
No father,
true.
no mother.
Yeah.
And there are commendable stories that you like. One was, it was published also in Mumbai Mirror those days. One fine morning, rather afternoon, a very handsome couple walks in, Mr. and Mrs. Naik. Mr. Naik, a lawyer practicing at Bombay High Court, and Mrs. Naik, a principal at college in Thane.
Okay.
That college name is, I forget now.
Bidekar College?
Bidekar College, that's right. And there was one student who took admission there, and he was a total orphan, no father, no mother. He was picked up from Pune and brought in Ambarnath, not orphanage. We don't have boys orphanage, we have girls. So he was there and he joined that college. And Mrs. Naik is also a counselor, I believe. She realized this boy is good in studies, but totally he feels out, क्या सोच रहा है, किधर है, उसका lost kind of a boy. So she did counseling, and then he said, मेरा कोई है ही नहीं, family नहीं, nothing of the sort. She decided to get that boy back to his house, to her house. She spoke to her husband. He said, all right, but they had 2 teenager children. They had to convince them.
Correct.
And she got this fellow. This fellow's name was Abdul. Very fluent in Marathi. And they imparted him quality education, graduated some diplomas, and ultimately he got in orphan category a job at the Bombay Post Office as assistant sorting out officer.
Wow.
So she realized she wanted to get him married. So she knew that the orphanage girls from Anjuman-I-Islam, the Baula orphanage, marriages are being conducted. So she walked in my cabin and she said, I need the hand of your girl for my boy. I said, your boy? So then she came out and his name is Abdul. I said, okay, how is that? So she says, we have brought him as Abdul. He's totally got into the family in a manner. And she says, if you approve of this marriage, one request that for Raksha Bandhan he has to come, because my daughter is around, she will tie the Rakhi, and Ganapati, yes. I said, he's your son, he's most welcome. And that marriage was done so beautifully. We organize marriages on our own ground. It is like any other marriage. There's a stage, there's everything. One donor gives a kitchenette, one donor gives a wardrobe, Anjuman and some people give jewelry. People come and give some envelope to the girl, which is put in their fixed deposit account. And all those marriages have been successful stories. We continue to follow them for 5 years. So this is a very fascinating story.
Correct, yeah.
And on the wedding day, Mrs. Naik and Mr. Naik were in tears. Mrs. Naik said, out of the 3 children, he is the one who protects me a lot. So, see, there is humanity here.
Correct.
So, very fascinating things are happening. And we have also seen to it that we go for collaborations. To bring in more excellence, we collaborated with MIT Boston, Massachusetts Institute of Technology. It's considered to be number one in engineering field. And we had also a MOU with Westminster University. I was invited Harvard by alumni for a talk what Anjuman's impact on the life, social and economic life of the marginalized. And recently we were at San Francisco for alumni get together, and there we went to Stanford University.
Okay.
And we are about to sign an MOU with them for startup, the seed program. So these are all the things that we do. Collaboration is to bring in quality education.
Correct.
That's it. And it's a continuous process. You just can't say we have the best of it now. You have to change with time.
So all this all round, you are managing organization. You are not managing, I would say, but you are at a very high level in this. And you yourself are a Padma Shri awardee. So what would, this is the first time meeting a Padma Shri awardee. So I would like to know what experience it is while, getting the award from the president herself.
Now, a lot of people ask me first, you are a practicing radiologist.
Correct.
I'm practicing for last 43 years. With post-graduation, then I had training in US and came back, and you'll be surprised to know that I'm even practicing now at this age.
Yeah.
First half of the day is for medical practice, and the second half of the day, which starts at 3 and ends at 10 p.m. is for the organization. And with respect to Padma Shri that you talked about, believe it or not, I never knew what Padma Shri is all about.
Okay.
What is the process? People take recommendation. There was nothing of the sort. No lobbying, no filling up the form, this, that. I was surprised. One fine morning, one of the government officials, I will not name, called me a week before the award given. So, inquiring about where do I stay, and they were checking the credentials. I said, what's it? They said, you're shortlisted, but then it's not final. And a week later, on the eve of India Republic Day, on 25th, I was intimated by the Home Ministry that you have been awarded Padma Shri. So I said, unbelievable. And it's a sense of fulfillment. You
Correct.
feel at the end of the day, you are being recognized. And I must tell you this, because I don't belong to any political dispensation. We are open because we have to be good with everyone, because we are managing an organization. And I saw that other recipients of the Padma Awardee were all very deserving. People who were not recognized in spite of the fact of their contribution. I think for that, I must applaud Government of India for whatever that. Politics leave aside, but I felt honestly that it was a very, very fair selection. Looking at the others, I'm not talking about myself.
Correct.
And it was very exciting. The date was announced, and at about 11:30 it came official, people calling, and some of them said, my doctor friends and others, we felt that the award belongs to us, and so on and so forth. And I was not able to get a sleep because I was getting overseas call, and I was not able to believe that it had happened. And that moment of receiving the award at the Rashtrapati Bhavan at Darbar Hall, it's a out of the world experience, incredible. And the Prime Minister personally meeting with Shri, the President of India, Home Minister. And the evening there was a dinner at Home Minister's house, a veg dinner, which was fabulous. Home Minister, Mr. Amit Shah ji, was also very hospitable. A Home Minister, you always feel a tough guy, but he was so polite, he received us. And you felt very nice at the end of the day. And I attribute this award is for the organization as such. Personal recognition, yes, but it is the recognition for the organization that work is being done. All in all, I'm yet to believe that I am a Padma awardee, to be very honest.
It hasn't hit you yet, like.
Yeah.
So do you think it will?
Kind of respect you get earlier also and post this thing is beyond my imagination.
Correct.
Beyond my imagination. And very interesting story is post Padma, the institution also became known to people that matter.
Correct.
And the most excited people were our alumni. Wherever I travel, wherever I go for any function in India or abroad, be at the airport, be at any place, we find there are students who are studied from our organization. Yesterday I was attending, a journalist friend invited me for a wedding. So the bride and the groom hadn't come in time, so we went for a quick dinner and then came back. The boy is an engineer, he said, from Anjuman. I said, Kamal hai. The bride says, I am also pastor from Anjuman.
Wow.
So every day, every moment, wherever I go, people come out and said that we are from Anjuman. And our catering college students you will find everywhere.
Correct.
In all 5-star hotels you go, they come in and say, sir, how are you? It makes you feel very satisfied that our children are well placed.
Correct. So with everything that is going on, like we see there is a shift of time that's happening. Like if talking about cricket, you have had guys like Wasim, Jaffer in your team. Then now coming to Yashasvi, Jaiswal, there's Abhigyan Kundu as the recent under-19 star. So Mushir Khan as well.
Yeah.
So is there a shift of mindset, do you think, that the cricketers have had, and from the school age directly?
See, the ones who were part of Test cricket or Ranji Trophy about 4 decades ago, 5 decades ago, they had to work very hard.
Correct.
And they had to learn on their own, except that they had coaches being provided to them. But they did not have that advantage of holistic coaching. You know, somebody would like to see that your mental strength, whether you are very strong, whether you will withstand the failure, and how the success you take it up. All these things are happening now, and different formats are available.
Correct. Yes.
If, for example, in Anjuman, we have a tough time to select 11. So we select a group of students who are 11 at that age in Harris Shield, in Gail Shield, then Mumbai Indians competition and others. So all of them get chance to play. Plus, we have got 2 clubs which are affiliated to MCA, Mumbai Cricket Association, and 1 college club. So there are 3 in one. So all our students, we see to it that they get exposure everywhere, different kind of cricket. And then the coaches that are available now are, they have that experience of modern day cricket.
Correct.
They have a lot of things at their command. For example, they would show the students how the present day cricketers like Sachin, his particular inning that he has played, they will show them the visuals, and in slow motion see that how he comes on the back foot, how he plays, on the front foot, how he plays, how he leaves the ball going away. from the wickets, outswinger. All that technology now is very much there. But the best part of it, the young ones are taking it up very seriously. They are lucky because they got a better platform. And Anjuman feels very proud that we have given 6 test cricketers to this country. The latest sensation is Yashasvi Jaiswal. Then Mushir Khan is now in Ranji Trophy team. Then Abhigyan Kundu, who played under 19 for India as vice captain wicketkeeper. These are the ones who are knocking the doors for test cricket also.
Correct,
and maybe one day. They are already playing for IPL. So we see a lot of talents. And in Harry Shield, if you see the record, 135 years or so, the highest number of times any school has won is Anjuman-I-Islam.
Correct, yes.
Last 2 consecutive years, we are the champs. Last year it was played in Brabant, this year it was Wankhede. And people feel Anjuman में final में आ गए तो सारा खेलना पड़ेगा, you know, like that. I'll tell you one instance. I was attending 150-year celebration of Queen Mary School at Girgam.
Yeah.
And at Grant Road rather. And a panel of eminent people were invited for discussion. So I was one of them. And to my left was Mrs. Fatima Ajita Garkar. So I got a call, and there was a match which was in the progress, the semi-final now.
Okay.
So she heard. She said, I want to tell you one thing. Ajit used to come at home and say, "Arey baap re, kal Anjuman ke saath khelna hai, so they don't get out for 400, 500. Now this is what it was. And Dilip Bagsarkar tells me again and again that we used to come to Anjuman and watch from sidelines. Your coach was very famous for giving a quality coach, so we used to learn from them. And बोले ये अंजुमन की टीम को आउट करवाना बड़ा मुश्किल है, 400-500 रन तो बना ही डालते. Then if you see, I think Ajit Tendulkar has written a book on Sachin. एक page में he has described about the final match. It was Harry Shield probably at Brabant Stadium. And both the teams scored 400 plus run equal runs, and it was shared. And in that match, Sachin scored double century. And at Brabant Stadium on the sidelines, Raj Singh Dongarpur was watching the match. So he called Sachin and said he will play for CCI.
Wow.
So Sachin had given an interview when he was selected for test match against Pakistan, I think.
Yes, debut match.
So he has said, this is the incident. I was playing a match against Anjuman. Raj Singh ji took me up, and then he said, you are going to go miles ahead. And that's how I took it up. And that the way he has described on that page how the match was played. And I believe, if subject to correction, that Achrikar sir, I believe, had told Sachin Tendulkar, somebody told me this, I hope it is true, that if you want to be a real batsman, you must score a century against Anjuman.
Wow.
That was the benchmark.
Correct.
Yeah. So, and we encourage the students, we see that their fees is waived off, and we encourage usually students from the poor background. Like this time for final, 2 brothers were in the team, twin brother.
Okay.
Ram and Lakshman Vishwakarma.
Wow.
Staying at a small room in Nalasupara, travel all the way and play. And one is a opener, both are all-rounder, and they played very well.
Correct.
And if you look at them, you will find that they must just be managing 2 square meals. So we encourage such people. And it's a mixed. If you see Anjuman team, there is everybody. There is Ram, there is Lakshman, there is Imran, there is this and all that. It's very exciting to see that.
Correct.
So that's how it is.
So you could say that not just from Anjuman has given test cricketers from other teams as well? Would that...
Other teams as well means?
As you said, Sachin was, Sachin's performance was noted when he scored a century against Anjuman.
Same story. If you ask Sunil Gavaskar,
correct.
He would say, साला अंजुमन के साथ हम खेलता था, लेकिन वो उसमें अपना ये बन गया. Bagsarkar keeps on telling me every time about Anjuman. And then he used to tell me about Tausif, that was coach. एक off spinner था. Then Harbachan got a chance, and it's a tough competition.
Yeah.
He missed out. He would have been a great off spinner. So when they meet, they tell me all those stories.
Correct.
About Salim Durrani, they would tell the stories. Salim Durrani was a very handsome looking guy, and there was a time when he was not included in the team against, I think, West Indies or some match at Wankhede Stadium.
Correct.
So there were posters, no Salim Durrani, no test match. So Salim Durrani was a person who said, "मैं अभी 6 मारूंगा," तो he would hit a 6. And people say, we want a 6, so he will do that. That was him.
Correct.
And he was an all-rounder, a good spinner, good batsman, and very handsome looking guy. He went into the film industry later. So that's how the whole story is all about. And if you see Ranji Trophy players, Anjuman has given a huge number of players.
Correct.
Yeah. Quite a big number.
So, talking about the current players, like Anjuman has a lot of history, and while continuing that history, like, is there what you do, for example, like if someone is playing for a big team, so there's pressure, there's history ki I have to continue this legacy. So what Anjuman does differently so that the boys don't feel the pressure about?
See, we tell them you must play that you must play in a manner that you will feel that I will win the match. Have the confidence. Even if you get out for a dot, the other batsman should not come under pressure and play your natural game. Even if you lose the match, no issue.
Correct.
So our attitude is like that, and we also analyze the team which is against whom we are going to play the matches. A lot of study done. They are told what to do, what not to do, and at the end of the day, when they walk on the ground, they say, "We have told you all that, but do what you feel is the right." So they don't play under pressure.
Correct.
They don't.
Correct. There are a lot of academic institutions where we see there's a lot more focus on the academics than the sports. So what is your thinking regarding, like you mentioned before, that Anjuman is focused so at an all-round development. So if you could elaborate a bit on that.
See, what we do is, as I said, it's a learners academy, and we very strongly promote a learning beyond the classrooms.
Correct.
So that they are open to a lot of ideas. If they bog down to only learning from the book and making it by heart, it doesn't work. And there are students I have seen who are extremely brilliant in studies, but they are very good at different things. Be it dramatics, there are cricketers who have very good studies. It's not that they are not. And I think institutions should encourage. Now the new education policy which has come, which is the best policy is probably from Finland, early childhood learning, and they have introduced all innovative, out-of-the-box learning. You are supposed to watch the young ones, what talent he has got.
Correct.
Is he good at skill? Is he good at speaking and in acting and whatever it is, sports and game? Accordingly, you must bring them up. So now we will going at a much different level, that picking up the talent will be at a very tender age, not when they become teens, but much earlier than that.
So, and talking about your team, your head coach, Mr. Gulam Parkar sir.
Yeah.
So, him being an international cricketer, how do you think that helps the young people?
See, Gulam Parkar is a very balanced Mr. Cool. I never get him angry. A very fine batsman and one of the best fielder in the cover.
Correct.
Yeah, and they used to say he is like a leopard. He used to jump and catch the ball. One of the finest fielders. He has a very, very mindset which is you call Mr. Cool. If he has to say little firmly what he wants to say, he's very polite when he's supposed to be firm.
Correct.
So people don't get tensed, and the coach should be like that. Yeah, he should be very friendly.
So you should know how he knows how to tackle each player's
exactly.
psyche.
And he watches them well, he analyzes, and I think he is good at counseling also. A coach has to be good at counseling.
Correct.
Tell people one failure doesn't make you out of the team. You must get another chance. Form is temporary, class is permanent. That's what his funda is.
That's great. And sir, also you have been very vocal about the women's cricket and promoting women's sports
Yeah.
at Anjuman. So with the recent World Cup win which India had in Women's World Cup, so how has that shaped the participation of girls in school cricket, do you think?
In at least 3 of our girls' school have been actively participating in the girls' cricket team in various competitions. But then turning point was that the World Cup that we won. I think it inspired a lot of young girls. And you will be surprised, there are certain people from a particular community which I belong, they are very conservative about the woman. But you must see the parents, the mothers coming and saying, "Nay, let my daughter play."
Correct.
That's something new change that has come.
Yeah.
I also was a part of cricket administration in some way or the other with MCA. I was on 2 terms member of the finance committee also. I deliberate with them off and on. So that administrative aspect is also very much there.
Correct.
Anjuman-I and then my own passion for cricket. So I'm very grateful to Mumbai Cricket Association. They welcome me whenever I go. The present president, the past presidents that I have known.
Yeah.
And Mumbai Cricket Association has been awarded the best cricket association.
Yes,
they
recently.
deserve it.
Yeah.
I have been talking to them over a period of time that you must pick the talents from very initial stages of school, under 12 or so on and so forth. And I have been also asking them that you are financially a very sound association in India. You must spend some money on providing some quality coaches to some of the schools which have bright talents who make quarter-final, final or semi-final. You provide some quality coach because all schools may not. Some of the managements are very reluctant to spend.
Correct.
And they may not be able to choose the right person also, who knows.
True.
So I have suggested to them, I'm sure they will do that, okay, you select a group of coaches who have that knack of handling the young ones. The young ones are not matured and so if they can do that, coach the entire team of those teams who have reached quarterfinals or semi-finals of Harris Shield and Giles Shield, and also some of the talents, individual talent which are existing but they could not make it.
Correct.
So if they can, and they are doing a lot of work. Whatever from time to time we have suggested the members, but they do it seriously.
Yeah.
Including the present team of MCA, Apex Council members and the immediate past team, commendable job.
Yeah. So we are just talking about our alumni in cricket and talking about Yashasvi Jaiswal, the kind of player he has become. How was he when he was playing for Anjuman, and is there any story?
I think he came from the most marginalized background, and he got opportunity to play for Anjuman school, and maybe a debut match or one of those matches, he scored 200 runs.
Okay.
And then they played 2 innings, isn't it? 40 and 80 overs.
2-day matches.
13 wickets he took. He's a left-arm spinner, I'm told. And it flashed out. I have the cuttings of Midday and your Hindustan Times and all that.
Correct.
Showing that Yashasvi Jaiswal, how his success story. I think that's again an Anjuman platform where his talents was seen to. We feel very proud that he was at some point of time our student.
Correct. So coming to
now the vice captain of under 19 team which won the World Cup now,
Abhigyan Kundu,
wicket keeper. He is a student of ours throughout. So Mushir Khan,
yes,
he was part of Anjuman right when he was below 10 years old. He was playing cricket under 10.
Correct.
And he continued to play till he completed his course in the school, whether matriculation or whatever it is. So there are a lot of people, young ones who have come out from Anjuman. I hope this Vishwakarma brother, Ram and Lakshman, they get an opportunity.
Ones to look out for. So talking about Abhigyan as well, are you still in touch with him? So
Yeah. In fact, when he was about to leave for the tour, his parents came. I think they are from engineering background, And I have a photograph in my office where he
Okay.
comes and he tries to touch my feet. I said, okay, Ashirwad chahiye. And very calm and cool boy. And I think he created a lot of records while playing different matches at different levels.
At domestic level also, I mean,
he has a very fascinating
yes,
record.
He has scored a lot of. I have played against him, so
Okay.
I know. I've been on the receiving end of his
Okay.
batting. Yeah. So, sir, you also coming from a medical background. What would you say the effect of sports science, nutrition, all that has helped the school cricket? And do you think I have not seen many cricket teams implementing it. So, what is Anjuman stand on it like?
See, Anjuman goes by what their coaches suggest, and being a medical background, I also understand the value of nutrition, what are the things to be given, and that thing is taken good care of by Anjuman.
Correct.
What is to be required, yes. And I think that should be how the approach should be. पता चलता है बच्चे खेलने को प्रैक्टिस को आ रहे हैं घर से कुछ भाजी पूरी लेके आ रहा है या उसको जब तक तुम न्यूट्रिशनल प्रोटीनेशियस नहीं दोगे, suppose you have to give them eggs or substitute for that, at least a glass of milk to begin with.
Correct,
some
correct.
nutrition.
That's true.
I think that is taken care here, and I'm sure everyone does that. It's not only we do it.
Yeah. So, talking about you are a fan of cricket, and recently you were also as you said you were there to watch the Harris Shield final.
Yeah.
So when you are watching a match of Anjuman playing, so do you look at as a president who is watching his team play or a pure cricket fan who is into?
No. I step into shoes of being a cricket fan. Then of course the institution comes, and I was present for both the finals. Last year at Wankhede, Brabant Stadium, this year at Wankhede. And I was applauding any good effort from either side.
Correct.
Yeah. And in fact, I met the coach of the team that lost the match this year. I told him that you did a good job, it's just a matter of luck. That we did well and you also did extremely well. Better luck next time. I think that should be the attitude. They are all ultimately our own children, and they will represent India at some time or the other. Yeah.
Now Anjuman has done well in all competitions like Harris Shield, Guile Shield, MI Junior.
Yeah.
What's next for Anjuman? Like, is there a wish list? Like, we have to target this. Is there a?
I am looking forward to a dream that one of the Anjumanites should be the captain of one of the IPL teams to begin with, the Ranji Trophy of Mumbai, and maybe Test cricket. That has not happened so far.
Correct.
One fellow has been the captain of Ranji Trophy, that was Wasim Jaffer.
Yeah, Wasim Jaffer was a captain.
Yeah. And I think number of runs and centuries that he has made in Ranji Trophy, his record is unbeatable.
Correct.
Now.
He's a true legend of Ranji cricket as well, being the top scorer and everything.
Yeah.
So, sir, we have seen that a lot of parents still there's a bit, hesitation कि बच्चा sports में जा रहा है, तो पढ़ाई पे ज़्यादा focus करना चाहिए, sports जाने देते हैं. So, what would you tell people कि how has sports changed or what is your view regarding this?
One worry that I see with a lot of parents, they analyze the performances of various players of various teams at Harris Shield, Guile Shield, whatever it is. And when the selection takes place, they feel they are let down. And they come to me. See, you see the statistic, my son has played so well and he doesn't get a chance.
Correct.
So, then it creates an element of doubt. Okay, the selection is it completely fair, or there are different constraints, restraints, or whatever you say. मेरे बच्चों को तुम लेना, तेरे बच्चों को मैं लूँगा. अगर ऐसा हो रहा है तो होना नहीं चाहिए. I don't know whether it's happening. But this year, the parents came in a large number to say that Anjuman's team used to be under 16, under 14, under 19, used to be a lot of boys and girls. This time what happened? I think they have been ignored. I said, I don't know, I don't think it has happened. But in case if it is happening, then that's not good for cricket.
Correct. Yeah.
I'm not saying or I'm saying that is happening. They come to us, they talk about it, and I tell them at least in Bombay cricket, it must not be happening.
Yeah.
But in case if that is happening, then we are killing the talents.
Correct.
Yeah.
No, but as you said before, like you are giving chances. You have MCA teams as well. Like I'm sure they'll get chances. If not now, in the future, definitely
Certainly.
to give their best and to show that talent as well.
Yeah. And we do tell our boys that if you could not make it, don't give up. It is quite possible there are people who are shade better than you. I won't call them better, but shade better than they stand. So you try to improvise.
Correct.
Whoever comes with a complaint that we didn't get chances, that this is statistics, I say they must have their own mind. Somewhere down the line, you just missed it out. Don't give up.
Just like the Indian team right now, you don't know who to select.
Who to pick up. T20 team is different, one day team is different, test team is different, and if we have to have T20 or one day international, then India is definitely having at least 2 to 3 teams.
Correct, we can field 2-3.
Choose who and whom.
Correct.
It's a very difficult job, and the fact that we are winning international competitions today, I think we are on the right track.
Correct.
Ifs and buts are everywhere, so I don't think we should go into too much into it. But by and large, I strongly feel that the selection committee now, in the past, have been always fair. In India, at least, that is there. I don't know elsewhere what happens.
Correct.
Yeah, so we must give credit to them. We must give credit to the East, to begin with, to MCA, then BCCI and all that. I think they are all doing good job. And what matters is the outcome at the end of the day. There are times when for slot number 3, if you want to select one down batsman or a particular opener, and there are many contenders.
Correct.
So no coach or no team manager, no chief selector will try and make a guy come into the team at the cost of somebody else, because it's ultimately their responsibility.
Correct.
I don't think they would be doing that. And even the present setup of main coach and chief selector, they are doing a good job.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very tough job
And
right
it's
now.
a very difficult job.
Yeah.
To choose between another 30 players and all are knocking the doors and you have to select only 11, it's a tough job. There may be some hard ones here and there, but
Correct.
it's part of the game.
As they say, you can't make everyone happy.
Yeah. And as long as you have selected on merit and the outcomes are there to look for, I think that's great.
Correct.
And Indian team is the best in the world today, unbeatable. It's going to be there for many years. The kind of talent we have, and the cricket has reached the rural India.
Yes.
That's a big change that has happened in last 2 decades. Look at Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Where did he come from? What background? Your Jaiswal, he had a problem to have 2 square meals and he did it.
Correct.
And people coming from remote areas.
Someone like a Rinku Singh.
Look at that.
Yeah.
We never had players of repute from a big state like UP. Now people are coming from there.
Yeah.
It's incredible. And in every department of cricket, we have 4 or 5 people who are equally good. So how do you choose?
Correct.
We want to have fast bowlers. We have a lot of talent available. And so is with spinners. And so is with the batsmen. किसको लेना किसको छोड़ना बड़ा प्रॉब्लम है.
बराबर. वर्ल्ड कप में 3 टीम खिला लेंगे.
Yeah. India can always play A, B, C team, and if that is allowed. Like Anjuman has 2 teams.
Yeah.
Anjuman-I-Islam English medium school, Anjuman-I-Islam Urdu medium school from the same campus. And I am looking forward to that day when both will clash in the finals.
That will be a crazy match.
Yeah.
Like I can imagine both sides.
Yeah.
Who will you be cheering for then?
I would cheer a school which is from the vernacular medium.
Okay.
Because vernacular medium schools, Marathi medium school, Urdu medium schools, The students who come there are from the most compromised background,
Correct.
and they should be given an opportunity and they'll do well. See, the privileged class, if they perform well and good, I have nothing against privileged class, but they have a lot of facilities, avenues to polish themselves.
Yeah.
This one, if they get an opportunity, they will do the best.
Correct. They have the hunger in them.
They have fire in their belly, as I said.
Sir, thank you so much for coming today.
No, my pleasure. And I never knew that Cricket Graph is an organization that exists, which has a digital platform. It is incredible that you are promoting the young ones till they reach IPL or Ranji Trophy. That pre-stage, earlier stage, take-off stage or gestational stage, you are encouraging the talents. It's incredible. It's a great service to the cricket.
Thank you, sir. And you too. I mean, still you are doing medical, you are into medical field, you are practicing, then you come to Anjuman, you handle a big institution. I mean, that's a very commendable job, and I feel you are still young and there's a lot to
I suppose I look young, right?
Yeah, you. So,
let's see how,
So thank you for coming here.
Thank you for inviting me, and God has been kind to me. I have no complaints. I am very proud to be an Indian, and I am very proud that I got a lot of platform this country gave me. And if I am doing a little bit here, it's an effort to process of giving back to the society.
Correct. It has been an honor hosting you, sir.
My pleasure.
I hope you had a great time as well.
I had a fantastic time. You are very charming, I must say.
Thank you, sir.
I don't sit that long, but you made me sit, and I still feel that I have just started the interview.
Thank you, sir.
That's great.